kits are available, but so basically there is no provision. So that's why I told you in the Mason software. Okay. So for cycle one for 8086 microprocessor, I explained you on the Mason software, and in cycle two, total 6 experiments are there. So that means the total we can do total 5, 9, and 11 experiments. At least we should do at least 9 from these 3 cycles. Okay. So this first program I already explained, the assembly language program for 16-bit data operations, logical operations, rotate, shift, swap, branch instructions, and this is time delay generation. So timers I told you know. So in the timers we need to generate the square wave by using the timer 0. Okay. This is serial communication. As I told you, to generate any character. Okay. By using serial communication. So this also I covered. Total 5 labs I have covered. So we left with interrupts concept. This I will tell you after couple of experiments. Okay. So in this lab I will start this cycle 3. In cycle 3 we have 7-segment display, matrix keypad. Okay, matrix keypad already discussed in the class. Once again I'll tell you in the coming lab. This is a sequence generator. So this I am not doing. I will cover this 8-bit ADC. 8-bit ADC in the concept I told you the programming, and as well as the how to simulate in the Prochus software. So once again I will tell you the ADC, and today I will tell you this experiment, that is a triangular wave generation through DAC. Okay, so this DAC concept also I covered. Okay, so the DAC, whatever the DAC concept is there, that I covered in the class. Uh, am I covered or not? Anywhere? DAC concept. Last class I told you the DAC concept. Okay. So see here, already created the project. So if you see this one, so in 8051 programs, so in E drive, 8051 programs. So basically you have triangular wave generation through DRAC interface to 8051 microcontroller. So first I will tell you the triangular wave generation. So after that I will tell you the remaining program, remaining square wave or staircase, like that. Okay. So I'm opening the project. Second, you have to go to the project. You have to go to project. Can you able to see this skill software? Anyone?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So see here, you have to go to the project. You have to open the project. So here already created the project, DAC triangular in wave interface. So it's already opened. Okay. So once I will close this. Uh, I will open the skill microvision file. You can download from the Google. Okay, directly you can download from the Google. So, I'm going to the project, open project. I can open some other like interrupts. I will open. So this is the interrupt programming. Okay. So go to project, open the project. So in this 8051 program, I created one folder, DAC interface, DAC triangular wave generation. Okay. So DAC triangular wave generation. So okay. I open this project. Okay. So now what I should do? So this I copied to the source group. You can remove this one. Okay, you can remove this. And next here, I'm closing this. So you go to file, open. In this I created some 3 ASM files. So first of all I will explain you the triangular wave generation. So here if you see the programming. org00h, this is the origin address. You are moving A with hash 00h, so that is the initial value. And whatever the value you moved into the accumulator, you are moving into port 1. Okay. So after moving into port 1, you are incrementing. So that means it should start from the initial value and it should increment. No? So you are incrementing. And this one is nothing but CJNE. So CJNE is nothing but, I'm writing in the comments, compare jump not equal to jump if not equal. Okay, so this is the full form of this equation. This is a conditional jump. Okay, this is a conditional jump. Okay, so this will do 2-in-1 instruction. That means what it will do, it will compare the content of accumulator and this value. So what is the content of accumulator? 0 0 and ff. Okay, so 0 0 and ff it will compare. So if both are not equal means it will jump to where? Right. Okay, and what it will do again, whatever that value 0 0 is there, that will be moved into port 1 and increment. Increment means what? Increment A means the value of accumulator becomes 0 1. Okay, now again it will be compared, both are not equal, again it will go, again 0 1 is initialized to port 1. Okay, again increment means 2. So like this 0 1 1 2 3 4 5 up to so on, it will come to the maximum value ff. Okay, it will come to the maximum value ff. Okay, so when it comes to the maximum value ff, so compare jump not equal. So that means the content of the accumulator and ff both are equal. Okay, the condition is not satisfying, simply it will come to the next instruction. Okay, so this is nothing but rise of a triangular wave. Okay, linear rise of triangular wave. And this is nothing but fall of triangular wave. Okay, so fall of triangular wave means, now what is A? A is FFH. Okay, so FFH is you are initializing to port 1. Okay, and after that you are decrementing. That means rise and fall. Okay, so that means again accumulator becomes FEH. Okay, again you need to use this instruction. Okay, so this is compare jump if not equal. Jump if not equal. So that means you are comparing. So what is A equal to FE? FE means FE is not equal to 0 0. So the condition is satisfying. Again it will go into fall. So if we are initializing to port 1 and decrementing. So decrementing means it becomes FD. Again FD is not equal. The condition is not the condition is satisfying. Again it will go into the, so it will be in the same loop till both are equal. Okay, so it will be decremented ff fe fd fb fc fa up to so on. So when a value becomes decrementing, no, so decrementing means a value becomes 0 0. So this condition is not satisfying, simply it will come to the next instruction, edge jump rise. Edge jump rise means it will be continuously, the triangular wave will be generated. Okay, so do you understood the programming? Is there any doubt in this? Means what you are doing, you are in linearly increasing. Okay, so that means you are initializing the accumulator with 0 0. After that you are initializing to port 1 and next you are incrementing, and you are comparing the content of the accumulator with the maximum value. What is the my maximum value? ff. Okay, so till it will come to the maximum value, it will rise linearly. Okay, after that, so when it will come to the maximum value, this compare jump not equal to, it is not satisfying. So it will come to the next instruction. So this is rise. This total programming is rise, and this total program is fall. Okay, so that means it will start from the maximum value ff. We are initializing to port 1, decrementing. Okay, so comparing this value. So till ff, fe, fd, fa, fb, fa. So till it will come to the initial value 0 0. This loop will be executed. This loop will be executed. SJump means what? So like while one in the embedded C program, while one we have seen. No? So do continuous. SJump arise means do continuously. Okay. So like this, I written the program. After writing the program, is any doubts in this programming? If you understand the program, you can understand the remaining square wave and all waves. programming? Is anyone give response? Bharat, are you there? Raju?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, do you understood the program?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So here, next what you should do, you have to build the target. Okay. So for this, I'm using this. So before building, what you should do, you should right click on the source group one. You have to add the existing file. Okay. So what is my existing file? So that is there in the DAC triangular wave generation. Okay. So what is my program? Triangle.as. That you need to add close. Okay. So it has been added to the source group. After adding to the source group, what you should do? You have to go to project build target. Okay. And rebuild target. Okay. So here anyway the icon is there, build target. So F7 also you can press build target. Okay, 0 errors and 0 warnings. Rebuild target, 0, you are getting 0 errors and 0 warnings in the output window. So you can observe in the output window. Okay, you are getting 0 errors and 0 warnings. Okay, so after getting 0 errors and 0 warnings, what you should do? You have to go to the debug session, start or stop debug session. Okay, so you'll get that pop-up window. Don't nothing to worry. So next what you should do? So go to view logic analyzer. Okay, so in the logic analyzer, this is like a CRO. So you can see all the waveforms in the logic analyzer. Okay, so go to setup. So click on this port. So in which port I want to see the waveform? Port 1. Okay, so P1 close. You can select the color also. Suppose if I want red color, you can select the red color. Okay, close. Okay, now what you should do? You have to run the program. Okay, I'll zoom out. See here. Am I getting the triangular waveform or not?
Yes.
Okay, so this is how we need to get the triangular waveform. So in the logic analyzer, you can see the triangular waveform. Okay, this is about the triangular waveform. So suppose if you want, so continuously it will come. Why? Because in the programming I written SGEM price. So SGEM price means it will be continuously, it will come. Okay, so this is one triangular wave generation. And next, I can stop. So if I want to stop, you can go to this cross mark, red color. You can see. So you can stop this one. Okay. You can find out the time period also from here to here. What is the time period? Like this, you can find out. Okay. So from here to here, what is the time period? Like this, you can find out. So come out of the debug session. Okay. So this triangular wave is over. You can right click on the triangular wave and remove the triangular wave. Okay, okay, you can remove, you can close. So again I want to add a square wave. See here, a square wave, close. Square wave is not there in your syllabus, just I am telling for extra experiments in order to understand how you are generating the square wave. Okay, so this is the square wave program. So if you see ORG00H, this is a starting of the program. Okay, start over is nothing but this is one label. You are initializing A with 00H. Okay, so whatever the A value is there, you are moving into port 1. Okay, and A call. So after moving this initial value to port 1, you need some delay. Okay, so you know how is a square wave. So initial value and there is some delay. After that, again the maximum value, there is some delay. Initial value, there is some delay. Okay, so here if you see, uh, so okay, so here if you see, uh, a call delay to 2 seconds. So this is nothing but calling a delay for how many seconds? 2 seconds. Okay, so this is nothing but a subroutine. you are calling a small function, delay function. So when you are absolute call, a call is nothing but absolute call. Okay. So when you are calling a subroutine, what it will do? It will come to this subroutine. Okay. So a call delay 2 seconds. Okay. You are moving R0 with 20. 20 is a decimal, and delay 22 means you are moving R1 with 250, and delay 21 means you are moving R2 with 250. So decrement jump R2 comma dollar. So that means you are decrementing, and jump not equal to 0. So you're decrementing this R2. Okay. So that means decrementing R2 means what? It becomes 249. 249 is not equal to 0. It will be in the same loop. So again 248, 247, 246 like this till R2 becomes 0. It will be in the same loop. Okay. So this instruction is decrement and jump if not equal to 0. If not equal to 0. Okay. So again you are decrementing R1. Okay. So that means what is R1? 250 and del 21. Okay. Del 21 means again you are initializing. So like this you can generate some delay. Okay. So same thing, you can generate the delay. Okay. And next what you are doing, after delay function there is a return instruction. So return instruction means where it will come? It will come to the next instruction. Okay. You absolute code wherever you called, after next instruction it will come to it. So PC will be pointed to this instruction. Move a comma 0 FFH. That is maximum value. Again, whatever the maximum value is there, you are moving into port 1. And absolute call delay. Okay, again it will go into this delay function and it will execute total delay function. Again return. Return means where it will come? It will come to the next instruction. It will come to this instruction. SJump start over. SJump start over means it will be repeated. So that means continuously you will get the square wave. Okay. So this I'm compiling. So go to project, build the target. I'm getting 0 errors and 0 warning. Project, rebuild the target. I'm getting 0 errors and 0 warning. So go to debug. In which port I want to generate the square wave? Port 1. No? So now you can go to 1 second. You can view. You can see the DAssembly window. You can go to view, analysis window, logic analyzer, setup. Okay. So here you can write port 1. Okay. Enter. You can write the color. You can select any color. Okay. Close. Run. Okay. You can zoom out. See here. Are you getting the square wave or not? So you are getting the square wave. No? The square wave is generated. So this is the square wave. You can see in the logic analyzer. Okay. You can stop. If you want to stop, you can stop here. Okay. Again, if you want to run, you can run. Okay. You can stop and you can find out the period. So what is the period? Okay. So from here to here, what is the period of the waveform? Okay. You can see this one. Okay. So like this, you can run the. So like this, you can generate the square wave. So again, I'm removing this. Removing. So I can close this. Again, file, open. You can see all waves.asm. Add existing file to the ASM, always.asm. Okay, close. So this program is org000h, starting of the program and moving the port 1 with initial value. So in order to generate the square wave, so here you need to write sjump repeat somewhere. Okay, sjump repeat is there. Okay. So see here you are calling a square wave. So a call, absolute call square wave means it will come to this one. I return the square wave. So that means port 1 with so here I can keep 00H, okay, calling the delay 2 seconds, and FFH 0 FFH, okay. So again return means where it will go. So it will go into the next instruction. Absolute call. So when you are calling a call square means this will execute this instruction. Okay. So that means this is generation of what? Generation of square wave. Generation of square wave. In this program, I can generate all the waveforms. And here triangular wave. So a call triangular wave means this will, so when you are calling the subroutine, so the program counter will come here. So you are moving R7 with 00H, and whatever the R7 value is there, we are moving into port 1 and incrementing R7. Okay. So this is for rise. So comparing jump not equal to R7 comma 0 FFH triangular wave 1. Okay. So that means this is for rise, and this is for fall. So R7 with maximum value and moving port 1 with R7 value with port 1, and decrementing R7. So that means you are decrementing the R7 from the maximum value to the minimum value. Okay. So till R7 becomes 0, it will be in this loop, same loop. Okay. So this is nothing but fall. So this is rise of triangular wave, and this is fall of triangular wave. Okay. And after return instruction, it will come to next instruction. Okay. So staircase, or we can call it a staircase or stairway. We are initializing port 1 with 00H and calling a delay function. Okay, initial value, and you want some delay, and you are moving port 1 with 20H. Okay, so that means you are dividing. So that means you are dividing 20, 40, 30, 80 like this. That means you are getting 4 staircase with initial value 00H, 20H, and 40H. Okay, so for every moment of that this staircase value, you are calling a delay function. A call delay 2 seconds, moving port 1 with 80H, a call delay 2 seconds, and return. Return means where it will go? It will go into the main function. Sjump repeat. Sjump repeat means again you will get the all these waveforms continuous. So this is a delay function. So move R0 with dash 20, delay 22 with 250, delay 21 with 250. So you are decrementing R2 till R2 becomes 0. It will be in the same loop, and you are decrementing R1. So till R1 becomes 0, it will be in the same loop, and decrementing R0 till R0 becomes 0, it will be in the same loop. Okay, so it will be in the same loop, this loop. Okay, so this is again return means what? It will go into the main function. End. Okay, so this is the program for all waveforms. You can go to project, build the project. You can go to project, rebuild the target. Okay, so you are getting 0 errors and 0 warnings. And next to debug, start debug. So go to you can go to view analysis window, logic analyzer, setup. So in port 1 you want to see, so you can enter port 1. Okay, so you can change color, whatever the color you want. Okay, close, run. Okay, so you got the square wave. Okay, triangular wave is not coming, but you are getting, first you are getting the square wave, and next sawtooth you are getting, sawtooth waveform you are getting. Okay, square wave you are getting, and sawtooth waveform continuously you are getting. But triangular wave I need to see. Okay, so this is how you are getting all waveforms within a single program. Okay, so like this you can see the output. If you want to stop, you can stop the waveform. If you want to run, okay, so this is reset. Reset means again it will start from the initial state. Okay, reset. So again you can stop, you can reset, you can run the program. Okay, like this. Okay, you can stop and come out of the debug session.